So do you know what a BSL means? Can you tell me what is BSL means? Biosafety levels, right? So what are the types of BSLs we have? BSL 1, BSL 2, BSL 3, BSL 4, maybe BSL 5. So what is the difference among them? Can you tell me?
The kind of organisms that the kind of microorganisms that are
hazardous. So which one is most hazardous? BSL 1 or BSL 5? 5, right? Maybe we are trying to say that the level of risk will increase when we are going bottom. Risk increases. Am I correct? So risk increases. Maybe here non-pathogenic, less harmful. Pathogens might be isolated. And known harmful pathogenic will be isolated here. Whereas in 3, known highly infectious pathogens might be isolated in level 3. Can you give an example of known highly infectious? Example? Known highly infectious pathogen example? Very good. MTB. Alright. Then level 4. So very hazardous pathogens with little knowledge. Very hazardous with little information. With little information about its pathogenesis. Okay. Can you example of such thing? Example for level 4. What pathogens can be in level 4? So they are very hazardous with little information about their pathogenesis, how they will infect. We don't know much about them, but we know they are highly infectious. An example?
Can viruses enter in this?
Anything. Can you give one example? Yes? Very good. Ebola, very good. Ebola. Even COVID, we can say initial days of COVID. Right? Then what might be level 5? Unknown, highly infectious, deadly pathogen. Okay, this might can become a bioweapon also, maybe a bioweapon or a deadly pandemic causing virus or anything. It's very, very, very dangerous, right? So these are the types of biosafety levels. Am I correct? Alright. Now listen. So let us try to understand more about this. So tell me about the salary pay scale to work in these labs. Maybe this might be our, what labs will fall under this? Can you give examples of types of labs? What lab might be BSL 1 lab? Example for BSL 1 lab?
Biology.
Normal. Can this lab can be a BSL 1? This room? Can this lab can be a BSL 1? Yes. Or 0? BSL 0? Or what? 1. So maybe primary healthcare centers or educational institutes will have BSL 1 labs. And BSL 2 labs, any examples? Hospitals. When I say hospitals, rural and village hospitals might have BSL 2. Whereas in BSL 3, it might be present in district hospitals, district level hospitals, labs, and also specialized institutes. They need special permissions, specialized institutes. BSL 4 might be present in which labs? Research centers. Research centers, okay, or government Central Institutes, Forensic, etc. And BSL 5. In India, we only have 1 or 2 BSL 5 labs. They need a global standards. Global standards are required to maintain the BSL 5 labs. So now what I want to know was the salary of each lab. So this might be around 10k to 15k. This might be around 20k to 25. This might be around 30. This might be around 35 to 50k. And this can be more than 90k. Let us assume. Why your salary is more? Because the chance of our death is more. The higher the chance of death, the better the salary. Soldiers will be paid better because they are risking their lives. So definitely salary based on our risk of death. Am I correct? Yes. You need one stool. You can take. Yeah. Fine. Then what I want to know was, let us see the qualifications required to work in these labs. Okay, qualifications required to work in these labs. Okay, so what might be essential qualification or basic qualification for BSL 1? Maybe a diploma is sufficient, right? Diploma can be sufficient, or even certificate course. Certificate course with 1 year experience. Is this sufficient to work in level 1? Then what about level 2? Maybe here also diploma plus ideally bachelor's can be better. Am I correct? Whereas in BSL 3, are we going to entertain diploma students here? No. We won't entertain in 3 because already infectious, highly infectious. Maybe we will go with BSc with 5 years of experience or masters. Am I correct? What about in 4? Not only masters sufficient here, but ideally they should have a PhD to work in level 4. And here this will be definitely a mandatory PhD, right? Okay. Now we understood the levels, expected salary, their infectious criteria, and also the degree we need for these things. Then what I want to know was, how would you protect yourself in each lab? I just want to see here your level of protection. Level of protection. This is a degree, salary, examples, and description, and the level. Description and level. Now tell me, students. What I wrote here? Level of protection. So what things we need to wear in BSL 1 to get ourselves protected? So what is the full form of this one? PPE, personal protective equipment. So what PPE we might require in BSL 1? Lab coat. Okay, you say lab coat. Okay, then
Clothes or shoes like
shoes. Okay, shoes plus then gloves, mask. Then what else? You said lab coat, gloves, mask, and shoes. Anything else? Hair. Okay. Hair mask. Okay, that's something that will cover hair. Then what might be required in level 2? What might be required in level 2 labs? If you said everything in level 1, what is required in level 2? Same. Okay, you said same. Plus any other extra thing? Okay, so you are saying eye protection also. Okay, fine. Something eye protective gear. Eye protective gear. Then what you will do in level 3? What you will do in level 3 labs then?
Secondly, in level 3, like no more masks. Like in level 3, I think
very good.
mask is
So No, normal mass is not sufficient actually in level 3. You must have a N95, better pore size, smaller pore size where even viruses can be filtered out. So N95 mass must be there in level 3. Very good. Because we are dealing with aerosols now, TB. What might be required in level 4? What might be required in level 4 labs? Yes? Huh? Yeah. Whole body suit. Along with all PPE, you need to keep one more suit over, entire PPE to work in the level 4 labs. Okay, completely just like an astronaut. Right. And here you look almost like astronaut in a level 5 lab. That's it. Negative pressurized suit. You will have your own circulation inside your suit, and even entire lab will be negatively circulated room. Okay. All right. So that is what you said. Very good. Then I just want to know some other things that might be contributed to these behaviors. What is the difference between a college and a private institute? Okay, I will keep private institute here. A college, then a university. So when I say private institute, it's just a single room where they will teach everything in a single room. That might be private institute. Maybe like computer centers, computer teaching centers, right? That might be a private and small institute. Maybe they might give certificate courses. A college might offer diploma and bachelor's courses, chances. Even they might go up to masters if the college has at least 50 years of establishment. Then in university you will get the best academic knowledge. Everything will be best in university setup because better infrastructure, better faculty, better equipment, everything is better, right? So yeah, everything is good in university. Let us break down this same problem regarding institutes. Okay, the problem was, let us see some criteria to assess these 3 institutes. First one is aptitude, second one is knowledge, and third one is discipline, and last one is self-learning or self-learning. Can you understand what do I mean by self-learning? Lifelong learning skills. They can sustain on themselves. So let us see. One might be the aptitude of a student passed out from an institute. Will he or she will have better attitude or worse attitude? Rude attitude. Tell me, students. The place of education matters. Am I correct? The place of education matters. We are expecting the best attitude, the best knowledge, the best discipline, and the best self-learning skills from a university. Do you know the full form of university means? It is the universal knowledge sharing area where you are gaining the knowledge of universal things. No, when I say universe, not the universe. Universal things, everything. Yeah, right. Even in Hindi translation, it translates to very better word. That's called Vishwavidyalaya. That means this is the temple of the universe. That's the literal translation in Hindi. Vishwavidyalaya means it is the temple of universe. Right, for education. But let me see one problem. Code of conduction. What do you mean by code of conduction? What is the meaning of conduction? Something to conduct with, something to do, something to actionable thing. That is called code of conduction. Yeah. So, can you give examples of code of conduction for a medical lab technologist? What might be the code of conduct of a medical lab technologist?
Not eating inside the lab.
Not eating. Okay. So if you say not eating inside the lab, how would you differentiate code of conduct from good lab practices. How would you differentiate good lab practices from code of conduct? I want to, SOP. How would you differentiate these three? Even if I go, I can write many things here. Ethics, professionalism. Can you differentiate these 5 things for a medical lab technologist? What is code of conduct? What is good lab practice? What is SOP? What are ethics? And what is professionalism? Professionalism. Tell me, students. Give me your own definitions of them. Then I will see later. I will go there later. Yeah. What do you mean by code of conduct? Or let's go with things that we know. What is good lab practices? What are good lab practices?
The things that we do in the lab that will.
The things that we do in the lab are called as good lab practice.
The things that we do that can ensure like safety and smooth running of the lab.
Okay, safety and smooth running of the lab can be stated as a good lab practices. Give me some examples.
Wearing PPE.
Very good. Wearing a PPE. Very good. Next.
And good handling, proper handling.
Proper handling. Okay. Proper handling of anything. Proper handling. Okay. Very good.
Proper sanitization.
Sanitization protocols. Okay. Sanitization protocols. Okay. Then. Behavior, no eating, no drinking, no dancing, no rapping in the lab, right? Yeah, behavior, then. So these things can be called as a good lab practices. Then how, what is the SOP means then? What do you mean by SOP? What is the full form of SOP? Standard operating procedures. What is the significance of SOPs? What is the significance of a SOP? Standard operating procedures. Tell me, students.
To ensure uniformity in meetings.
To ensure uniformity. No, that is okay. That is the outcome of SOP. What do you literally mean by? What does the SOPs guide us?
Ensure the proper working.
Okay. So they might be step-by-step guidelines of doing anything. Okay. Step-by-step guidelines. Okay. Can you bypass any one of the steps recommended by the SOP? We cannot. We cannot bypass any steps recommended by the SOP because they are trying to maintain a quality of something. That's why they are guiding step by step. So SOPs, we must strictly follow the SOPs. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
SOPs are something that are very strict. Okay. Then what do you mean by ethics then? What do you mean by ethics?
Like a moral compass.
Huh?
Like a moral compass for what to do.
Okay, moral compass. If I go there, there's a difference between morals, values, ethics. But anyway, under the same umbrella, what do you mean by ethics or morals? Yeah. Give me one example of ethics for a lab technician. Example, in our field.
Lab technician or in our field.
In our field as a whole, maybe lab technologist, lab scientist, anything.
If you are a researcher.
Huh? Coordination. Coordination can be either good lab practice. Yeah.
In terms of like the scientific research, I can say like non-plagiarism,
Plagiarism. She's saying in scientific literature plagiarism where you should not copy others' work, that is called plagiarism, a kind of malpractice, malethical practice if you are copying it. Can you give an example of lab technologist? I want in MLT because we are studying these things for past 5 to 6 years. So we should know.
Misrepresentation of results.
Misrepresentation of results. Very good. So you have made a mistake in your procedure. Simply you give a normal values to the report and you dispatched it. So yeah, fabricated results, fabricated reports. That is not at all good. First of all, unethical. So what do you mean by the definition of ethics? Listen. See, if he or she missed a step in SOP and she didn't report it to anyone. No, no one knows what happened. No one can understand is the machine has an issue or I believe that what I will believe. I will believe that you already followed the SOP, but I got a wrong result. How is it possible? Now I will be in a dilemma. Is my SOP problem or is the instrument problem? Where is the problem? But actually, where is the actual problem? She missed a step and she is not ready to tell the fact. So I can say that ethics means something that cannot be measured, but that should be executed from within. Okay. See, some things are not under our control. Maybe I can develop a SOP, I can give some rules, regulations, some strict policies. But at the end of the day, it is ourselves who will execute everything, right? And we should be, ethics guide us from doing wrong from good, to differentiate from bad from good, right? Yes. So ethics plays a very vital role in our field. Maybe patient data confidentiality. You should not discuss any results with any others. So confidentiality, maintaining the patient data, all these things can be ethics. What do you mean by professionalism? How professionalism is different from ethics, morals or values? And how all these things are different from code of conduct? Yes. Yes. What does professionalism means? What do you mean by professionalism? What do you understand by professionalism? Yes, Sayed. Yes. Ashley, right? You are? Yes.
Sorry, professionalism is a part of ethics.
Professionalism is a part of ethics. Why do you think so?
Professionalism comes under ethics.
Professionalism comes under ethics. You define it. Why you thought that it will come under ethics? Can you justify your statement? I'm not criticizing, just yeah. How? Professionalism means, I will give few examples of professionalism. Imagine I'm coming to this classroom like a Pokemon character, a cap, backside, with shorts, with that with that Pokemon ball. Am I look professional to you? And I'm going to teach you. That's not good, right? As for for a Pokemon Ash in the jungle setup, that might be acceptable. Okay? Professionally, he is a Pokemon guy. So maybe that is possible for him in his setup. But for a faculty, there are some certainties to showcase myself, my professionalism, my profession to the next person, right? Formal dress, formal speaking, formal attire, responding formally, right? So all these things are called as professionalism. Based on your profession, you should behave accordingly. And I cannot do same behavior in my home to my kid. Where I cannot be a teacher to my son. I should be a father there, or I should be a husband, or I should be a son. Right? That depends on my role, what I am playing. So that is called as professionalism. So I hope you understand what is professionalism is. Professional behavior based on your profession. Right? That is called professionalism. And what is code of conduct? What is code of conduct? So professionalism really connected with code of conduct. Code of conduct indicates our role. Based on our role, we should be conducted. When I say based on our role, by profession you are medical and technologists, but by code of conduct you are students, and I am a teacher. So your code of conduct will be a student code of conduct, irrespective of anything, right? What might be the code of conduct of a student? What things we can expect from a student code of conduct? Can you guess? Yeah, maintaining your notes, on-time assignment submission, decently sitting in the classroom, listening to the faculty, not making nuisance in the class. Okay, if you have any issue with the faculty, conveying your message professionally to the faculty, because you are not my daughter or son to shout or as well, right? So there is a way of doing behavioral actions. Same thing applicable for faculty also. My code of conduct towards you, right? Giving marks transparently, managing your data confidentially, guiding you. So there is a certain code of conduct for me also. So now you have understood all the types of things, right? Now you know what is personal protective equipment, you know the types of labs, code of conduct, GLP, SOPs, ethics. What is rule and law? That we cover those aspects also. What are rules and what is a law? When I say law, judicial law. Can you define these two also? What do you mean by rules and laws? How rules are different from laws? Rules means these are also set of SOPs. I can say set of SOPs. If you are not following these SOPs, I have the right to send you out of the system. I have the right to send you out of the system, but not punishing you. I don't have the right to punish you, but I can remove from my system, because I have authority on my system. Where if you are unfit, I will throw you out of my system, but I won't take any punishment. That is called rules. Okay. If someone bypasses the rules, they are punishable. Punishable in a sense, removing him, but I cannot take any action on him. Whereas judicial law, if there are also a set of rules, when you are not following those rules, if you are going against the rules, by the intervention of government, you will be legally punished. Imprisonment can happen. Judicial law. Right? So now you know almost all aspects of things. These are the things you are showing for past 5 years, right? Yeah. So now let me write many things here. Then how to be a good let me keep all these things as a good attributes. If you follow all these things, that could be a good attributes, right? What are the benefits of good attributes? Let me write here. Benefits of good attributes and bad attributes. This is good attributes and these are bad attributes. Definitely that will be opposite to them. Right? Tell me some good attribute benefits.
Good reputation.
Yeah, very good, very good. Good reputation. You will get a good reputation. You will get a good reputation. Very good. Yes, next.
You can get referrals.
You can get good referrals. Okay. Very good. Okay. You can get a good referrals. Tomorrow I will say, you have to say good name? Ria. So tomorrow I will say Ria is my best student. If I get an opportunity, someone asking, can you recommend any good student for working in a lab, I can recommend my Ria. Ria is very good. She is the best. So I have definitely will get good referrals. Are there?
Maybe preserving the integrity of the work.
You are preserving the integrity of the work. So, okay, integrity of the work. When I say good attributes, something personal benefits. What benefits you will get? Not to the system. System, keep it aside. System will work even in our presence or absence. So, no need to worry about system. What other things? We will get the benefits of a good attributes. Promotion. Oh, very good. Okay, good. Promotion. Definitely, when you have good reputation and reference, definitely you will get good promotions and good salary. Obviously, next. Any other guesses? fine, very good. Now, let me switch your good attributes to a one code of conduct, that is code of conduct of a student. Okay, code of conduct of a student. I'm giving you some cheat codes here, keep in mind. Cheat codes or your tips, you can take them as tips. Let us assume you have seen my teaching way, right, for past 2 to 3 days. So, what I want to say was, I was trying to showcase to the learners that we can learn in a unique way, and I tried to show teaching in a different way. Have you felt that? The way I'm representing in a flow charts, or the way I'm using the PPTs just for animation or just for one photo, right? So, or also teaching doesn't mean only normal direct topics. Teaching is also a part of motivating the students. I can even discuss some stories, some irrelevant non-subject stories to keep you in track, maybe the cross-link track story, right? So, similarly, what you can do to manage your good attributes? That is my question. Yeah. So let me tell you the simple things. Being a master's, you are in a lab and you are not in a good GLP. None of you have only actually buttons to the laptops. Buttons to the laptops is a good manners. It's a professionalism. And second, where is the complete PPE? A bloody damn certificate guy, you expected him to have a complete PPE. And what you are doing with your masters? And you are in the university, the highest educational system. And where is your professionalism? Where is your PPE? There is something called reinforced learning. Reinforced learning means, see, when we see a kid, an awkward kid with awkward parents, we will feel why he is growing like this, why he is doing his awkward behavior. But he himself won't feel that awkwardness. Suppose, for example, their parents are jokers. Okay, he is also behaving like a joker. For us, he looks like awkward, but for him, that is not at all an awkwardness. That is his routine life, day to day, that is how he is seeing the world. In the same way, if you are doing like this became your awkward joker behavior. And you can't able to understand that you are jokers because you are in the comfort zone. Unless and until some external, judging you. Now listen, the third problem you will get. In this system, I can scold you and you are ready to accept my scoldings. But you can't do the same thing once you are in the job, once your manager started scolding you. That feels really, you will be personally ashamed. Why this, because he is not your teacher or he is not your parent to scold you, but they will start scolding you. That will be more painful. Unless and until we are not changing our behavior now, we can't adapt to the world outside. When I was, since my master's last semester, I was not wearing proper PPE. But once in the ICR, I was supposed to wear all the PPE and I'm feeling like, I'm some kitchen, some chef. Then I realized this is my profession and I forgot what I meant for. Why are you feeling ashamed to wear complete PPE? If you are feeling ashamed now, when you will do that? After going job, there you will feel awkward to wear them. There you should showcase your professionalism. Even if the fellow co-workers not wearing PPE, that is none of your business. You should be the role model to teach them. Definitely because they might not be from university settings. They might not be from better settings. That's the settings that you have now. They will have more expectations from you. Our way of presentation matters a lot. Just like I said, the difference between Pokemon, appearance and professional appearance. Our dress code will determine our behavior. Just assume I'm giving you some 1 lakh suit to you. You are wearing 1 lakh suit. Definitely your behavior will change. You will behave like you are rich now. No, you will behave the way you are talking, the way you are, walking, the way you are interacting will be entirely it will change because now you have a good dress to, and also dress code plays a vital role. That's what I was trying to say. So for you, you should be in a proper dress code, that is MLT dress code, and you should have complete PPE. Don't be comforted with whatever you're doing, and he was not even in a PPE, not even lab coat, and he was comfortably came to my class thinking that I won't scold him, or it's a type of disrespect on me actually. Definitely, you haven't even asked my permission, sir. No, you yourself looking awkward in these people. See? See, that's what I was telling you. You need not to give justification to me. But you should be loyal to your profession, right? Or your goals. Next time in my lab, every one of you should have complete PPE. Will you come in complete PPE in the next lab? When I say complete PPE, have you seen my students in my previous labs? When I am conducting lab in this room, have you seen my students? I will show proudly next time, okay? Maybe I don't know when was my. You come on Friday afternoon, I guess. I will give you the timetable, my timetable. You see in my class how they will sit in my class. The juniors I'm saying. And you cross check other labs also. There will be a difference between my lab and them. That matters. Professionalism matters. These by-hearting things, anyone can study and anyone can get these marks. It's not a big deal. You have ChatGPT, you have internet, you have smartphones, you have everything to learn. Today learning is the easiest thing. The technology, the things, everything work towards, make the hard things easy. And one of the hard things is learning. And today learning become the easiest thing. No one expecting some out of things, but something is really lagging, that is behavior, ethics, professionalism, the way you are respecting to the second person. These things are really deteriorating. These things can be only imbibed when you are working every day, maintaining your aprons, cleanliness. My brother is in Indian Navy. The biggest punishment the naval personnel will give is, the punishment is this. They have this pure white cloths, okay, white everything, proper attire with all badges, cap, everything, and they need to come in that attire and they need to stand in front of deck. That is the punishment. The punishment is keeping everything, they will check a small crease, it is not ironed properly, and they will get a hardest punishment. Next day they need to come with better clothing and they need to stand for 4 hours. Your professionalism matters. When you can't appear professionally, then what you will do here? What you will do in your work? When you can't have proper discipline, when you don't have proper professionalism or ethics or whatever I said so far. Right? Presentation matters a lot. And in my next lab, you all must have lab manuals, and lab manual must have brown sheet, transparent cover, and a printed label. Your name, your semester, your subject name, course name, and course code. Got it? As I said previously, these things will be the cheat code. Just imagine, maybe Ashley, no, Adele. Tomorrow Adele coming in proper PPE. With her proper lab report, with everything on time she wrote and she got my signature, and she is coming for an external Viva. What external Viva examiner will feel? First of all, Viva examiner will get better impression on her. She is very good. She had a good book, she is maintaining it. There itself you will get 80 marks. 80% of weightage came to your presentation. Now, when you are giving your Viva, when you can't able to explain the concept, they are ready to accept you. Because they already got a good impression that you are dedicated, you are looking better, the way you are talking. So that is the cheat code. That is how you can sustain in the society. Not with rudeness, not with egos, not with, you can't change society with hate or egoistic behavior. You can only change society with love and passion and sacrifice. Keep these things in mind, okay? Next lab, everyone must be complete PPE. Right? Next one. So you already completed BSc MLT. I hope you all know how to collect a blood, right? How to draw a blood. Is there anyone without knowing how to collect the blood? Yeah. Fine. And I also know that you have spent almost maybe 1.5 to 2 lakhs you spent, right, so far being in CU. You know, the outcome matters a lot. If you think outcome is just a certificate, then you are fools. Really. Outcome is just after 2 years of blind studies, you got outcome a certificate. That's not the right approach. Now let us see. How can you utilize the time properly to showcase your skills? To make it more weightage, your 2 lakhs. Can you guess what you can do? To showcase that you are capable to the outside world. But not with your certificate. Certificate you will get at the end of the day because you paid money for that. Then how can you showcase your skills to the outside world? That is my question. So what I believe was, see, your parents, everyone expecting that you are a better technician, not normal technician. They are thinking you are better. My daughter or my son will be better. You just imagine, tomorrow you went to home and you started collecting blood from your mother without paying. She will be the happiest person, or from your father or from your cousins. That shows that you became a skilled person, someone who is already ready to uplift the society. When you will have that attitude, when you have a lab box, your own lab box with all manner basic things, syringe, tourniquet, your own sputum, spirit, and basic lab things, something that you can own yourself. So tomorrow you will go to home and there is or maybe definitely there will be lab test requirement. You just imagine you are collecting blood and you are giving to the nearby lab. They will have better impression on you. They will feel happy at that day. Oh, yeah, my daughter became better. She was mature. Not only from parents' point of view, I'm telling in the lab college also. You must maintain your own first aid kit or your lab box. You can't borrow from others, right? So you must have a lab box, and I will give you the essentials that everyone must purchase lab box. Okay. Irrespective of anything, it will cost around 200 to 300, that's it. Okay, your lab box must have hair band, something that you don't know, hair band for girls. Can you guess why? Why hair bands for girls? Oh, she started checking. I will have to buy it. No, nothing like that. If you want to use a hair mask, you must tie it, right? I'm really concerned about this predator now. I don't know, who is the next person? What is your name? Ria. How can you cover your hair under hair mask? Oh, you can do like this. Okay, that's fine. But you must cover your hair, okay? Very important. Hair. Okay, not a problem. Then what I'm saying. So it should have all basics, and I will send you the lab, file label. I will take print. Okay, I will provide you the printed labels for all the students. You need not to type yourself. I will provide you, and I will also provide you the lab box labels. Okay, for each lab box, your own label and your own contents in the lab box. What you need to carry, that you need to carry. And one more thing I thought of telling you. What else? showcasing your time management, showcasing your skills apart from degree certificate, right? Yeah. See, imagine I will give you one test, CBC, perform CBC on this CBC you are doing. I'm just changing your role. I'm changing your role. Assume that Adele was somewhat slow learner. She is somewhat dumb. Let us assume. I'm not telling personally. Let us assume she is dumb. Then we are going to do an experiment on her. The experiment is, suddenly Priya said that I given her an assignment directly. You will behave like a teacher and you need to take a class on biosafety levels. Okay. So what we can expect from her? She will do her homework. Then definitely once I switch her behavior to a teacher, there will be a better quality from her output. Rather than a slow learner mindset, now she became a teacher mindset and she will have some freedom. And she will have more leverage to understand the topic, not to learn for herself, but to teach to outsiders. So that became a freedom of task. You need not to read, but you are going to teach. So when you started teaching to someone else, you will learn a lot. You know that fact? When you are teaching, you will learn. Rather than direct learning, you try to teach to someone. Then you will become master at that subject. Because you will try to find some ways to make it understandable to the second person. And that quest of making it easier makes you better in that particular topic. So what I was trying to say is, I believe you are the best students in CU, in MLT department, because you are masters, and I hope you already know all the lab tests. Why can't you make the best lab test, each test videos and upload in the YouTube? Can't be able to do that. Maybe in a team, not individually. 3, and there are many areas where not covered in YouTube also. For example, CBC disanalyzer, how to do a CBC count with H560. There are very less videos. So why can't you make the best standard video to educate the world? Right? So definitely these things should, now after uploading this video, what happens was definitely I will keep your name, okay? Adele, MSc MLT performing this practical. Tomorrow once you are going back to your country, this will be a forever footage. And this shows that your experience also. Once upon a time I worked here. In your lab, if tomorrow there is a equipment, similar equipment, you can proudly say, I already know this. See, this is my previous experience. And I have so and so views. It's been 5 years. Today might become 5 years very soon. So YouTube is one of the powerful, tool can be utilized to learn actually. For learning and to teach also. So we will make YouTube videos. To make YouTube videos, what should we do? We should do proper homework first. How to do the test properly. First you will try to do the test properly, you master the test, then you should video record your best protocols. And we will keep it online forever. Is that clear to you? Yes. You got my point? Something that we are trying to show our USP, unique features about it. Each and everyone deserves to be unique. And use that uniqueness to impress the academics. Yeah. Got my point? You are wasting your huge potential now. Wasting your time. Identify such ways, and writing papers is one best thing. I think do I share with you that with BSc MLT students, final year students, I got 3 textbooks. It is published. You just go to Amazon, type Vamsi, Chennai University. You will get my books with them as a co-authors. Actually, I haven't done anything. They wrote it. I just proofread and I cross-checked everything. They wrote the best material for dialysis. I given them a task about dialysis technician, all the cybernetics, the topics. They started gathering notes. They made very good material. See, when a BSc MLT student can write a textbook, you should write a review papers and research. But you are not doing those things. Just comfortably sitting, enjoying the faculty leverage and the university privileges. to exploit. You are trying to exploit the system rather than uplifting yourself. That's what's going on here. Past few months, last semester. Yes, Adele? Am I correct? I'm indirectly scolding you. You are lazy. You become lazy actually.